Okay, so I got an interesting response from the last little video I did of me unboxing a book that I got from England the other day. And so for shits and giggles, I'm going to do my record store day purchases. It is Saturday, April 19th, 2014, and I do look forward to record store day in general. I don't have a lot of money to spend, but, you know, I look through the lists of the stuff that I think I would like, and hope I can get it. I've missed out on a few things in the past couple of years for sure, but there was really only one album for the most part that I really wanted to get. So hopefully and thankfully I was able to get it. But I'll go through my little bag here. So I went to and this is a shout out to the closest record store to me is In Your Ear Records, and I go way back with In Your Ear and Chris. I actually used to work at one of the various locations in Providence on Thayer Street way back in like 1980. I don't remember. All I do is remember working there. That's all I remember. There's a little button. Here's a little button. All right, so in my bag, and the bag was only for the first 100 customers, so I got in. Anyway, so it's this looks like a little checklist of things, various record store day albums. Yeah, none of which I was really that interested in. So that's, you know, a thing. Let's see, what we got? A button. Oh, okay, yeah. Chuck D, rapper Chuck D is the official ambassador for this year. So there's a button right there of him as ambassador. Got a vinyl record mat, and I need to upgrade my turntable because it's about 30 some odd years old at this point, an old Kenwood, and it served me well, but I think I need to get a new one. So a press play for Record Store Day from Universal Music Distribution. Doesn't say what's on it, so let's open it up here. It doesn't say who's on it, so it could be kind of good. Usually there's any number of good things. Oh yeah, okay. There's a bunch of stuff. Churches, of ones that I know of. Tame Impala, 1975. Iggy Azalea. Let's see. Ruben Studdard. Oh, okay, I haven't heard that name in a while. Let's see. A bunch of stuff on here I've not heard of. There's some stuff in here I've heard of and don't care for. So there's a few things on here. I'll quickly go through it, and it's 2 discs, so hey, you know, it's free. So, you know, I've got a bunch of those. Anyway, so on to the real stuff at hand here. So the album specifically to Record Store Day that I really wanted to get was this one, Tame Impala. They're a group out of Australia who are really good. I really like them. They hark back to sort of a late 60s psychedelia, but they do it with, like, you know, vintage instruments, and they do it with the right passion and verve for it. And so saw them live in Boston last year as well, and really liked them a lot. So if you've never heard Tame Impala and you like people like Syd Barrett or early Pink Floyd, or, you know, Zombies, or any of the sort of late 60s, you know, real proto-psychedelic kind of stuff, this is your stuff. But what's great about it is it's not just pastiche or homage. I mean, they've got their own, you know, little sort of unique thing going on. And and a very cool cover. Like the back cover was a sort of a shot of them on stage from up high. It's a very cool shot. I like that shot a lot. You can see all their gear and stuff. But yeah, so this was the one that I really wanted. Yeah, so I'm gonna look at that later. Anyway, well, listen to. So then the other things that I got from, and I wasn't expecting this, but so for those of you who know me well, you know that I like English humor. Specifically, I like bands like the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band. And so I got a bunch of things. This particular album is called Urban Spaceman, which is sort of an Americanized version of their second album, which in England was called what was it called? In Your Grandmother's Donut House or something like that. I forget exactly what it was called, but this was the American version. So, and it's it's got almost the same picture, but it's it's got a gatefold there. It's a really nice shape. I've usually seen versions of this with all kinds of ring wear and all this kind of stuff. And not only that, but it also has the well, obviously here's the album, but it also has the booklet. I've never seen one with a booklet that's in such nice shape. So again, this if you know who Neil Innes is, who played with Monty Python, the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band were in the Magical Mystery Tour film. Vivian Stanshall, who was right there kissing the warthog, was an English, probably the epitome of the English eccentric. Pretty much all of them were. Legs Larry. I got to meet some of these folks in England in 2006 when I went to their reunion. Cool. So I'm going to take a kind of a better look at this later, but this is a quick look for this little video here. So this is in just beautiful shape and great price. So for someone like me who likes the stuff, I like the stuff, you see. I like the booklets. Sue me. It's the one thing that I can kind of claim from, say, like my childhood that has sort of, kind of went dormant for a while, but then when the vinyl kind of resurgence happened again, as did my love for vinyl shopping and vinyl packaging and vinyl music in general. Alright, so what's that one? Okay. Excuse me. Clearing up, allergies. So then, as I'm looking around, found this one. And it's another Bonzo Dog Doodah Band, and this is their third album. That was pretty much the same both England and America, I believe, anyway. But it's the original. It's in just stellar shape. I mean, the spine is beautiful. Look at that, clean, and there's a few little marks here or there, but in general, just great shape. Again, with this particular release, what's nice about it is that it came with this little funny insert. In the original, this is actually the original paper record sleeve, but thankfully someone knows what they're doing and put the record outside of the sleeve, so the sleeve is like not ripped at all. But if you notice, there's little sort of die cuts in the front there, and so they had a nice little thing where you could, you can kind of play with it, sort of various things that are. I love this shit. I love albums that do this. It's just such a simple thing. It's such a simple, effective thing. You just don't see it anymore. And with CDs, they just don't take the time. Probably cost them a lot more money, but something. You just don't see that anymore. So anyway, that's 2 for 2. And I have all this stuff on CD and stuff, but it's just sort of not quite the same. So there's that one. Another great find for a great price. This is all the same store, by the way. Just saying. Then, out of nowhere, we got another one. Their third album, Keynsham, which was actually their last album before they broke up for a while. And again, there's a little bit. This one's it's the sleeve's a little. So there's some brown stuff going on there, but some mold. But so it's not in perfect health. But again, I haven't seen one for the price. This one usually goes for a little bit more money, and for the price, there's no rips in it, so I can deal with the stains. But it's got the full gatefold with all the lyrics and stories and silly stuff going on. And these are the things that I love. These are the things that I, and these are all in the original Imperial American brand. So that's that one. And this might be their best album because it's kind of slightly creepy, a little darker, but yet still funny. All right. So then, pretty much last but not least, is this album, another one called "Let's Make Up and Be Friendly," which is ironic because this was an album that was made a few years after they originally broke up, so it doesn't have quite all the same members, but it's got Neil Innes and Viv Stanshall, Legs Larry, and et cetera, and a few other people that weren't in the original. But and I don't think I've actually ever owned this album, and it's got this little. The way they did it is they pasted this little postcard of the dog, the little iconic dog. And again, this is, it's just in gorgeous shape. So, for the price, just ridiculously gorgeous shape. And yeah, there's that. So I basically have got my nice little treasure trove for, very little money for the most part, of some bits and pieces that I really wanted to add to my collection, and a few bits and pieces I wanted to that I had not ever had in my collection other than as CDs. So that's it for me today. Perhaps there'll be some more unboxing porn or something like that come down the road because, it's fun and it's stupid. And, it wastes about 5 minutes of the day. So anyway, see you later.